So we're approaching the end of the year, and I just wanted to do a quick wrap-up on the Year of the Vampire, this whole series that I've been doing, looking over vampire movies that have been celebrating a big anniversary this year, and also mention the movies that I didn't get to. There were a lot, I couldn't do all of them, so here are just some that I missed. The Night Stalker was a TV movie from 1972 and celebrated its 50th anniversary on January 11th. Blade 2 celebrated its 20th anniversary on March 22nd. Vampire Circus celebrated its 50th anniversary on April 30th. Buffy the Vampire Slayer celebrated its 30th anniversary on July 31st. Grave of the Vampire celebrated its 50th anniversary on September 13th. Innocent Blood celebrated its 30th anniversary on September 25th. Hotel Transylvania celebrated its 10th anniversary on September 28th. Near Dark celebrated its 35th anniversary on October 2nd, 30 Days of Night celebrated its 15th anniversary on October 19th, and Bram Stoker's Dracula celebrated its 30th anniversary on November 13th. And let's not forget the new vampire movies that came out this year, like The Invitation, The House of Darkness, Let the Wrong One In. Technically, Morbius does count. So one of the reasons I didn't get to a lot of these was because of time. I had to find the movie, pick which one I wanted to watch it, take notes on what I wanted to focus on, write a script, set up the camera. I have a very simple setup, it's just the camera and me, but I also had to find time when to record. What day am I going to record, and what time, in the day. I live next to a very busy road. There are always cars passing by, and it can get pretty busy, very loud. I don't know if you know this, people can be assholes when they're driving, so I just had to find the right time when I could record. And then there's also editing. That's a totally different thing. I don't mean to complain, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that as simple and as straightforward and basic as I want these videos to be, there's still a lot of planning I have to do to, make them. And sometimes I map out everything I need to do and I stick to it, but sometimes other things come up and they clash, and I just don't have the time to see a video through, and I'm gonna have to just scrap that. I actually was working on a video for Bram Stoker's Dracula. I thought that would be a perfect movie to end this on. And even though I missed the respective release date in November, I still thought it would be a great one to end on in December. But again, things came up. Don't know if you know about this virus that's been going around for the past few years, but I guess it was finally my turn. I got really sick this past month, and I knew it was bad, but I had no idea how bad this thing was. I really underestimated it. It really knocks you down. So I just could not get any work done. I just couldn't focus on anything. Another reason I couldn't get to a movie would be because I just couldn't have access to that movie. It just wasn't available to me. With some of these movies, the older they are, the harder they can be to find, to track down, and some of them were foreign films, so there was just no way for me to watch it, in my country. It just wasn't available to me. I'm not really into streaming movies, I just don't really like doing that, but in this case, it did help me out. Even if I didn't have the movie, I would look it up online and, okay, it's on these platforms, I guess I can check it out through there. And if I couldn't find it online, then I'd have to search for a physical copy, which I kind of prefer to, to own it and to watch it whenever I wanted to. But then that also had its own problems. Like, oh, I found this one used copy online for $6. Perfect. I found this used copy for this very rare movie and it's costing $80. Well, that's too much. I guess I'm not buying that. I guess I'm not making a video on that movie. That's also why at the end of some of the movies, or at the end of some of the videos, I would mention where you can watch these movies. Because sometimes when I recommend something to somebody, immediately they ask me, where's it on? What platform is it on? I'm like, I don't know, you gotta look for it, you know, you gotta search for it. So that's why I mention at the end of the videos where you can watch some of these movies. If it's public domain, it's free. It's available everywhere. Maybe not in the best quality, but it's free and it's accessible. There were other movies I wanted to talk about this year, make videos for, but I decided to strictly focus on this series. And in the end, I ended up making about one video a month, and that's not bad actually. I'm actually really proud of myself for doing that. I do these videos for fun. I just like talking about movies, older movies that some people might not know about, talking about what I like about them, or just some trivia I think is interesting. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching some of these and maybe learned about a new movie and would like to check it out. Maybe in 10 years I can do a sequel to this and get to all the movies that I didn't get to. But for now, this is it. This is going to be the end of 2022. The Year of the Vampire. Thank you all for watching, and see you next year.